Today I'm going to dispel one of the biggest mysteries in music, which is how to play out. I think so many beginners and musicians are obsessed with playing out because they play wrong notes all the time. And then they hear professionals play wrong notes, but when the professionals do it, it sounds good, like it works, and when they do it, it just feels like everything is falling apart. So they want to skip the stage of playing the right notes and just go directly to the stage of playing the wrong notes. What is playing out? Every chord that you play in a melody on has between 6 and 8 notes that sound consonant or fairly consonant on it. That means we have 4 to 6 notes that sounds dissonant on it, which can be fairly dissonant, could be very dissonant. I'm going to explain all the ways you can make the dissonant notes work within your solos. Back by popular demand, Big Nick. All right, today, every example we're going to give, and we're going to be a lot of examples because it is, after all, the ultimate guide, is going to be over a C7 sharp 9. Wow, 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 wow. Over Hendrix chords. We have 8 notes that sound good over this chord. C mixolydian with a sharp 9. So it's C, D, D sharp, E, F, G, A, B flat. That means we have 4 notes that sound dissonant over it, which is the C sharp, flat 2, F sharp, sharp 11, G sharp, which is sharp 5, flat 6, and B, which is the major 7. And we're gonna start by figuring out how to make them sound good. Before that, let's hear those notes. Play the chord, and we're gonna hear the notes that sound good on it. Wow, consonant, so beautiful. We're basically gonna divide the overplaying out, which we have 10 ways. We're gonna divide them into 3 categories. The first category is gonna be chromatic. Second category is gonna be modulation. And third category is gonna be shifting. It's for the shifties. That's kind of like a magician or something, right? The shapeshifters. Can't trust them. And I will have more to say about it at the end in a poetic way, so stick around. The first and most obvious one is the blues scale. Here, the only note on the blues scale that we don't have is the sharp 11, the F sharp. Nick, play the chord. Now let's get funky. Next one is enclosures. When people usually talk about enclosures, they mean a note under the target note and above it. Target note is one of the consonant notes. It doesn't have to be one of the chord tones. It can be always half step if you're going down, and above it, it's either a half step or a step, depends on what sounds good to you, but they both can work. And another thing that's important to understand is that you have a lot of ways to play them. So it can be, for example, you can start anywhere. It doesn't have to be one thing on the beat or, the consonant on the beat, the dissonant on the beat. You can do. Let's see what it sounds like on a chord. It was not just funky, but also emotional. Perfect. All right, next one is maybe the most useful one, because I do it so much that I can't, it's very hard for me to concentrate and play without it. It's chromatic passing notes. Every note that you have, if you go in the chromatic scale up and down, it's gonna work, it's gonna sound good. So, let's go. It was good. I felt like the funk is not over. Nick was like, funk is over. I was like, no, it's not. And then I was like, funk is over. And he's like, maybe it's not. The next one is chromatic pedal tones. That means you do one or more notes that are consonant, like one of our core notes. And then you chromatically go up and down, hitting notes that are out. So for example, you can do or you can do that's what it sounds like with Nicholas. Funk time. Whoa, that was straight fire. Now we're gonna shift to the second type. The best metaphor I could come up with on the spot was that it's playing out as if you're freezing to death. Freezing to death is just playing in. You're freezing to death. The only way you can warm up, your heat is dead, but your oven is still on. So you have to put your head in the oven. And here you put your head in the oven a little bit, take it out. Put it in, take it out. So you're alive. Now we're gonna start putting our head in the oven a little bit more. Now obviously it is dangerous to put your head in the oven. If you play too out and stay too much in the outer realm, you know, if you shift too much with the outsiders, you're gonna cook yourself to death. Your head is gonna overheat and your skin will fall off and you'll be dead or in pain. Or everybody listening to you will be in pain. So here we are mostly inside and then we will go out for a second, come in, out, in. Now we're starting to go out, which aka put your head in the oven for a longer period of time. So now we're getting to the danger territory, the danger zone. The first thing we do with the danger zone, which is a lot of jazzers love it, I call it cadences, they call it superimposing. We all agree that it's very useful for some people. You take harmony that's very simple and you pretend it's there. So the simplest thing you can do is add a 5-1. So here I'm going to add a G altered, which G altered is basically A flat melodic minor, going back to C. But he's going to only play C. So let's do it. Right. Now you can add way more things. You can go. Like we can say, okay, we have a 5, so what goes to the 5? A flat 6. Before a flat 6, I can add a 2. So I can do like C to go into E flat minor, going to A flat 7, going to G7. So let's do something like that, just not in time, just to see what it sounds like. Spicy. Let's see what stuff like that sounds in time. The next one is going to be modal interchange. This means if we have C, we're building it around C mixolydian, C Dorian here, we're going to go to a C that's really has different notes. So we're going to go to C altered or C diminished. Let's do C diminished, for example. And then we have a lot of notes. No, I'm going to do both. C diminished, C altered, but have a lot of notes that are not inside the harmony. And we're going to go over and come back. Go over, come, put our head in, take it out. All right, and in time, 1, 2, 3. For the next one, we're going to take the beautiful sound of triads, and we're going to alternate between them. We're going to take a triad that has a lot of the out notes, so we can do, for example, the flat third minor. So if we're in C, E flat minor, or we can do the sharp 11 major. So let's do 2 major chords. We'll do the 1 major, so C and F sharp. I know what you all are thinking. Will this video ever end? I do feel like my head is in the oven. Well, usually you're not gonna put your head in the oven for that long. That's what I was saying. But for this video, the ultimate part, we're spending time in the oven. So now we're back. Now we're not back. Now we're going forward to the next type. The next type is shifting, the type you all were waiting on. The first type of shifting is cells, melodic cells. Melodic cells mean I'm going to take something, and I'm going to take something simple. You can take something complicated, and a lot of people do. I don't have the patience to do homework, so if I can't figure something out on the spot, I'm not going to do it. So I will take even, like, let's say a 3-note thing or even a 2-note thing, and I will just take it up and down half steps. It doesn't have to be half steps. It can be anything. Like, famously, a lot of jazz musicians do the thing from a Love Supreme to D, do D, and then just they go in different keys. So we're going to do that, even though it's very annoying, and every time somebody does it, I wanna puke in my mouth. But we're going to do it right now. Let's go! Usually guitar systems work horribly on saxophone, but this one is actually good. And you'll notice that all the shifting are kind of similar, because again, we're just talking in this context about 4 notes that we're not using in the consonant group. So Dorian shifting. Dorian shifting is when we play, take a diminished chord from the one, and we play the Dorian of each of those notes. So we're in C, so C Dorian, E flat Dorian, G flat Dorian, and A Dorian. So play the chords so we see what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3. Rest in peace, Pet Martino. Respect. Respect, Pet Martino. I'm a little bit worried how this thing is going to come out. I will not lie. But we'll see. All right. Last one. We're at the end, everybody. Is pentatonic shifting. You take pentatonic. Again, you want to do stuff that's out. So you can take even the flat third pentatonic, which is E flat pentatonic. You can take the flat 2, which is, in this case, D flat pentatonic. You can take the sharp 11, which in this case is F sharp pentatonic, and you're just going to alternate between them. And like I said, the more you step out, the more your head is in the fire. And you need to get warm, because without it, you're going to sound like a fool. Right? You can't just play inside. You're going to freeze to death. But you also can't live in the oven, because you're going to burn to death. That's what it's like being a musician. It's dangerous. Oh, yeah. So let's do it. Let's, yeah. Nice.
I fucked up when I was laughing, but it might be okay. I don't know.
I think it's fine. Everybody, that was the end of it. And like Nick Grandpa told my grandparents, get in the oven. It's time for you to get in the oven. Allegedly. The people are going to understand it's Holocaust jokes?
Probably.
Okay.
I like how you're like, when you're leading up to it, you're just getting louder and louder, like as if you're setting up a box to stand up. Everybody gather around.
Like, subscribe, ring the bell. If you go to our Patreon, we have a bunch of free transcriptions of my solos for the free tier. If you pay $5 a month, you get, and it's not going to be $5 forever, but right now, if you pay $5 a month, you get 10 licks that relate to the lesson. That's the third lesson, so we already have 30 licks up there for you guys. Again, only $5, so it's worth it. And then, lastly, if you leave a comment, one of the people that leave a comment are going to get the 10 licks for this lesson. I'm going to email it to them. So, do all of that, and good luck, just kidding.